Hey everyone, welcome back to Break Tag Stacking. It is February 2nd, so I do want to wish everybody a happy Groundhog. Hey everyone, welcome back to Break Tag Stacking. It is February 2nd, so I do want to wish everybody a happy Groundhog. Hey everyone, welcome back to Break Tag Stacking. It is February 2nd, so I do want to wish everybody a happy Groundhog Day. And I also want to talk about the American Silver Eagles. But if you are unfamiliar with what Groundhog Day is, then I do apologize for the confusion at the beginning of the video. But I will jump right into the topic of, are you still buying American Silver Eagles? Me personally, I'm not. I'm not currently stacking Eagles. Last year, one of my goals was to get a tube of them, and I completed it. I got over what I needed. Obviously for the mint tube from the U.S. Mint, they carry 20. So I have a random year tube. I also picked up 5 of the Type 2 coins, and then I have this slabbed coin set here as well. So that's the extent of my American Silver Eagles. Now for me, I'm not buying it just because they're too expensive. And you've heard it before, the premiums on them are really expensive. If I could pick up an American Silver Eagle for the exact same price that I could pick up a Maple Leaf, then I would be stacking both of them. I would be alternating back and forth. Once I finished a tube of Maples, I'd pick up a tube of American Silver Eagles. I still like the coin. It's a beautiful coin. But there were some people that really had a problem with the Type 2. They did not like the transition into the Type 2. And I did hear some people talking about, they would not actively look to stack the Type 2. If they could get a random year option, or if they walked into their coin shop and there was a tube of Type 2s or a tube of 2012s, they would just, go with the Type 1s. That, it wasn't an active boycott, but they disliked the Type 2s so much that they were not going to look to buy them, unless it was the only option that they had. And I had heard from a lot of people saying, I absolutely hate the Type 2, but I'm still going to stack tubes every month. Just because it's what they've done, that's how they stack. They have a whole collection. A lot of people have multiple monster boxes of it. So I personally would love to have monster boxes full of American Silver Eagles. It's just financially doesn't make much sense when I can, get some other coins, $6 cheaper a coin. So that's just me. Other people can do what they want with their stacks, but for me, I'm not actively stacking Eagles at the moment. And, clearly that did not have a big impact on the mint sales, because I saw this article here saying that the U.S. Mint sells 5 million Silver Eagles in January. So there are obviously still people that are picking up the American Silver Eagles. I've talked with a lot of people in the comments that, they seem to be in the same boat as me, whereas they're holding off on the American Silver Eagle. As much as they love the coin, they just, can't justify the prices that they're paying. But clearly with these numbers, there are a lot of people that, can justify it and, just love the American Eagle so much that they'll pay whatever the premium is to continue stacking the silver that they love. So this was a big January. This was the biggest January for sales since 2017. And I went and looked a little bit, and I went down and went to 2013 here. It showed the average price for the year, and the next column over shows the year open. So that's, going to be the beginning of the year, January. So that gives you an idea of kind of what the price is. If the year open and the average have quite a big span, you can see, roughly where it would have been in January. So as you can see, they do have a year for 2022, which has only been a month, and the average price is $23.16. You got to add on the premiums as well. I didn't see any. I was trying to look for the average price with premiums on top of the American Silver Eagles, but the best I could do is showing you what the price of silver was compared to some of the sales. And in 2017, the average price of silver was $17, and the year open, around the January time, it was at 16. So, looking at the average and what the year open was, and looking at it was for what it is for 2022, and especially factoring in the premiums for 2022, it's no surprise that 5.127 million American Silver Eagles were sold in 2017. But in 2022, with a bunch of people that are saying that they're holding off because of the premiums, and a lot of people that seem to be disliking the Type 2 design, it surprised me a little bit that the numbers were at a 5-year high, or the highest it's been since 2017. So if you're one of the people that were hoping to see premiums kind of drop a little bit on the American Silver Eagles, looking at these numbers, it does not seem to be slowing down the sales at all. So if they can continue to be charging these higher premiums and having people still buying it, then I really don't see, especially a place like the U.S. Mint, looking to cut out any of the profits they're making on top of these premiums. And of course, the premiums are, they cover a lot of stuff. They cover a lot of overhead things, the processing, the labor, all that stuff. I know it's factored into it. But when you look at what some of the other mints are selling their coins for, it doesn't look like they're using inferior technology to save money. In fact, a lot of the other coins from other countries have way better security features than the American Silver Eagle. In my opinion, some people might like that little notch and think it's better than the wavy lines on the Britannia. I wouldn't be holding my breath waiting for premiums on the American Silver Eagles to go down if they're going to continue selling like this. And that's the thing, these are just US Mint sales. So these are the sales that are, going to the authorized resellers. So I'm not exactly sure what like some of the wholesale prices are for American Silver, just the BU American Silver Eagles going out to these approved bullion dealers. But the bullion dealers are going to have to put a premium on top of that as well, just to cover their costs of purchasing the Eagles from the mint. So that's another thing that you have to factor in with the premiums. There is that it's a whole chain that's kind of increasing the additional premiums on top of it. But for me, I will pick up American Silver Eagles if I can get them for a great price. If there's any time that there's a sale going on any bullion sites, then yeah, I'll go ahead and pick them up if I can get them even in the same ballpark as Maple Leafs. You know what I mean? If I'll pick up a tube of American Silver Eagles tomorrow if they're like $1 more Canadian or $2 more Canadian than the Maple Leaf. But on a lot of sites, we're talking, at least $7, and some really ridiculous sites, it's even more of a difference in Canadian dollars, I'm saying. So it does... So yeah, it does kind of suck because I would like to be buying these coins because I do like the look of them. But it's just the way it is. I'm not losing sleep over it. I'm still picking up silver. It's just, in different forms, so not the Eagle. But I do hope that something does change so that I might be able to pick up, a few more tubes of these beautiful coins. But at the moment, I'm not buying anymore, and I'd like to hear from you guys. Like the title was saying, are you still stacking Silver Eagles? And whether you are or you are not, I would like to hear your reasons for and against your purchasing or not purchasing of the Eagle. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you come back for the next one. Thank you.